At first, when government announced that construction sector can start work in phase 1, all the contractors were very happy. After all those businesses who can start business in phase 1, they were very happy. But their happiness turned to frustration soon when they found out that the number of approvals required before they can start work. And I received many complaints from them. They were very confused. They were very unhappy. Why? They faced with many challenges, and let me share with the House. First, more stringent dormitory requirement from MOM, which is expected because of the recent COVID-19 spread in the dormitory. But suddenly MOM said no double-decker beds. Each worker must have at least 6 meters square instead of 4.5 meters square, etc. So all the current dormitory do not comply. So if you don't have dormitory that comply, no approval for safe dormitory, cannot start work. So how to comply to new requirements within short period? Normally, such requirements, the process of approval from various government agencies would take at least 3 months. Medical experts have been saying that as long as people live together, they are likely to infect each other since COVID-19 is very contagious. So is a 6 meter square requirement much safer than the current provision? Of course, contractors are not convinced. For those who currently staying in factory converted dormitory, FCD, or in the construction temporary quarters, CTQ, where all their workers are healthy, can we let them maintain status quo for now? Quickly arrange swab tests for the workers so that they can start work without shifting them and without further delay? Now every contractor is scratching their head. How to meet the new MOM requirement? Where to house their workers? Can MOM be more flexible on the existing CTQ and FCD? Otherwise, how to start work? Next challenge is the compulsory swab test. What is our swabbing capacity? Why such long queue? Why those S-Pass holders who are not living in the dormitory are unable to register for swab tests? Those who are housed in their own factory dormitory, well taken care of for the last 2 months, just because they are not swab tested, they cannot start work. Contractor said, 等来等去, swab 来 swab 去, 天都亮了. This compulsory swab test exercise can easily stretch until August or September. So, how to start work? Next challenge, compulsory SMO SDO, Safe Management Officer, Safe Distancing Officer. For contractors to start work, they must have SMO SDO. There's long queue too for training of SMO and SDO. I checked 2 days ago. The next available session is 5th July. And this is online course. Why this is not conducted during CB? Can we have more sessions so that this does not become bottleneck? So no SMO, no SDO, no start work. An uproar came on last Sunday, 24th May, suddenly I received many text messages and phone calls. Why? Contractors have to give consent to MOM to deploy their workers who have recovered from COVID-19. Otherwise, they will not get the levy waiver. And the consent must be given by 10 June. Isn't this very high-handed? Why doesn't MOM just return the workers to the rightful employers? Why force people to give up their workers? For some contractors, they say they only have 2 or 3 charge hands, that means important staff. And they say if MOM were to take them away, they cannot function when their works can restart. For those who are forced to take in workers, also not happy. They say it is very difficult to use other people's worker in your team. Perhaps it works only for housekeeping or general works only. So why not leave it to them to handle their own workers? This pandemic further illustrates the need to have multi-agencies working together, not in silos. BCA, MOM, MOH, and FASTIM all are working very hard. But they need to work together and also get industry input and not force their way through. Need to have more communication so that the intent is well understood. Many contractors I spoke to say, let those workers who are healthy, swab tested, and start work first. Don't need to follow BCA tiers. Currently, all the projects BCA given them tiers. Tier A, Tier B, Tier C, Tier D. And the contractors do not know their project in which tier. So what they want is let more projects start, but gradually. For those who do not have enough workers to start, contractors will know how to work out among themselves. With all these challenges, many will not be able to start work for at least another 3 months, perhaps September. And the income will only come in another 2-3 months later, maybe end of the year. Meanwhile, operating costs are running every day. Operating costs are going up due to more stringent requirements, while productivity is going down. I'm afraid many firms will go bust. One contractor put it, all these administrative roadblocks are turning phase 1 restart into an extended CB for the construction industry. I wish to appeal for more support for the construction industry. Thanks to government for the JSS. But contractors have many other bills to pay, such as machineries rental, dormitory, loans, etc. They have been having zero income since April. Definitely, they need more help. May I appeal to DPM for his understanding? I would like to propose the following additional helps. First, can government absorb the swab testing cost beyond August? Because currently, the swab test is free only up to August. But after August, every workers need to be sent for swab test every 14 days. And they did not price in all these costs. Or perhaps by then, we can remove the swab test. Number 2, can government extend 100% workers' levy waiver and the $750 rebates till August, since most of them will not be able to work until September or later. Because currently, they are given 100% waiver for June only. July is 50%. So can we give them full rebate until August. Third, the industry feedback that it seems like there's not much help given by JTC. Can government extend the 30% property tax rebate to all industrial buildings? Most of the contractors occupy industrial buildings, and waive the land rental till August. Fourth, another group of people serving the construction industry, that is consultants, engineers, and architects, will they be given similar support like what we have given to contractor, especially the JAS, that they are very worried, the staff cost? Will resident engineers and resident technical officers be similarly supported? Because in the industry, they are very confused. They are not sure. Okay, enough said about construction industry. My next topic